our party. Our friends feel our party is on the right path. The UPND is leading this country in a direction that is going to redeem this country, which was at a verge of total economic collapse. Now that we are on the move, we are on our fourth month from the time we started. Some patriotic Zambians have found it fit to come and join us and be part of a revolutionary group which is going to save this country. I will not speak much. After we have heard from our visitors who would like to be part of us, that's when I will give my concluding remark. We have among us here, the gentleman you are seeing in front here is Father Luonde. Father Luonde is the national chairperson for NDC. He has, among us others, some of very senior NDC members that have come today. As you all know, NDC is in a political alliance with the UPND. And in their view, they do not see the need for continued stay outside the UPND mainstream. They feel it's important that they come straight into the party and be direct party members of the UPND. And they will express their reasons for taking that action. They are going to tell you in their own words, and then thereafter we will receive them officially. So at this point, I would like to invite Father Luonde on behalf of others that he is going to introduce and then walk you through his reason for coming to join us directly, not as members of the alliance. Father Luonde, sir.
Thank you very much, Your Honor, the Secretary General of the great UPND. I'm very grateful to the sentiments expressed by you, sir, and that as a nation, we'll make sure that we move forward and declare this nation as a peaceful nation, a nation for development, and a nation for every Zambian. The persons that have come with to move directly, as you alluded to, are members of the Central Committee. These members of the Central Committee are myself, Father Richard Scott Luonde, Mr. Newton Chavala, who was National Chairperson for Mobilization, Mr. Brian Chabu, who was National Chairperson for Elections, Mr. Mlonga, who is not here with us, was National Chairperson for Livestock and Agriculture, but he's not here because he has a funeral in Frila. He lost his mother-in-law. That's why he's not here. We have Mr. Musupa Arthur, who could not travel with us. We have Mr. Tresfo Mutale, who was in charge of finance as member of the Central Committee. We have Thomas Nkalasori, who was in charge of finance in the NDC Akafumba led. Then we have our mother there. She's the national chairperson for Luapula province. And we have, that is Mrs. Nsunge Teresa, We have Mr. Mwanza, was in charge of security and the NDC. We also, we have Mr. Luonde, who is the chairperson for Northern Province. These are the persons who thought like I thought, because we as NDC in the alliance fought so hard that the UPND, with its alliance partners, wins the 2021 August elections. And this we achieved. Then upon achieving this election, UPND alliance became sweeter than the sweeter things we have in the world. You could talk about chewing gum, biscuits, oranges, mention it. People now started reversing, wanting to join indirectly through other political parties within the alliance and reap where they did not sow. Insoni ewuntu. Why we are here? After our president was appointed by the Republican president to become permanent secretary in the Ministry of Home Affairs, a stranger to me, I'm saying a stranger, came and assumed the position of president of the party. I did not agree with that. Was in the struggle, the tear gassing we suffered, the tear gases which were shot at the president and those who accompanied him in all the campaigns he went through. It did not sit well with us. If we stayed behind, we would have become part of the traitors. We decided to move on. And this is why today you are seeing us seated here in the UPND. And what I want the Secretary General to do after the press has ended, is to shower us with this material and the t-shirts, so that now we have come here to serve the people of Zambia. That is the first thing. We have not come here to eat. If we had wanted to eat, we would have eaten with the thieves. I'm one person who started with President Hakainde Hichilema as we planned and campaigned for the 2021 general elections. Some of the people you see here withdrew their candidature to participate in parliamentary elections so that they could allow the UPND candidates to participate in those elections. They forfeited the fees that they had paid. Today, they are here with me. So if we love Zambia, we should be people who should move with what we believe in. I'll challenge you, the media. If you found time to sit one-on-one with President Hakainde Hichilema, you'll be able to understand and believe what he stands for. He's a very simple person, but a person up to the point. And this goal is not for us as leaders, it is for Zambians. That's what HH believes in, because I sat with him. I honor the vice president. At one time, gave him the vice presidents to say anyone can sit and stand as a running mate with President HH. But this could not work through, because those who would have become were double dealing. And we said we cannot go that way. That's why today you see me, I'm not defecting. We are not defecting. We are just moving on within the right direction, where policies are clear, where what we believe in is clear, what we want to do for Zambians is clear. And anyone who is going to challenge us to say we are going to fail, they'll fail themselves. Was what the UPND and its leadership and those of us who came along with them believed in is what we want to achieve. You as Zambians, we as Zambians have suffered a lot, and we want to get out of this suffering. When the children of Israel struggled for 40 years to reach the land of honey, it was for a purpose. Today Israel is free. This is what we also intend to do. We are not going to jump around, support what we don't understand. We are supporting UPND because from the onset, we understood what the UPND stood for. And that's why today, you've seen that team, you've seen me. We are simply now coming directly to say we don't want to be in orange, which is disgruntled. We want to be in red, which is for the people of Zambia. And that is to work directly with the UPND. So as Zambians, those who watch us, believe it, UPND will not fail. And I'm happy that the national chairman for UPND has just arrived. We sat hours on end discussing on how Zambians and ourselves should be liberated from the struggles of poverty. And this was only seen through President Hakainde Hichilema and those within the part of the UPND who understood and believed in what they believed on behalf of Zambians. So to thank you, I want to say the Secretary General, the National Chairperson, the Vice National Chairperson, we are grateful. As we journey on, we are going to be discussing and make sure that we polish those things that we stand for in terms of our beautiful manifesto and the beautiful constitution, which will help Zambia liberate itself. I have not come to destroy anything, but to build on the foundations that we struggled for in the opposition. The leaders who are here, that's what they've also followed, to continue and achieve what we want to achieve as UPND. UPND is here for business. UPND is not here for crooks. UPND is here for serious women and men who want to serve Zambians and serve them in the right way. With these few words, believe me or not, UPND will succeed. And it can only succeed through us as Zambians and you, the media. Get the truth from the horse's mouth. Don't get the truth from crooks and those who tell lies. They don't know what they stand for. That's why today they can come from nowhere and claim to be presidents. And to the chairman lastly and the Secretary General, I would appeal, and I'm going to present this when we start amending the Constitution. The law governing the Registry of Society must change. It must change because there's no way 10 people sign as signatories to that document becomes owners of the party. The party should belong to the people that belong to that party. If they don't want me as Father Luonde to be national chairperson and I'm a signatory, I should move on. But today people are claiming, after having gone to India for 10 years, now that things are becoming sweeter in Zambia, they want to come and claim their positions because they are the signatories to that document. This, I'll make sure that I present to the commission that is going to look at the Registry of Society so that things change and genuine Zambians begin to lead political parties. I thank you.
Thank you so very much. Members of the press, you have heard for yourselves why we are here. Let me recognize the presence of our national chairman who has just joined us. The people that we're being referred to are those that are stood there. Maybe you stand up so that you are captured by the camera for the sake of the news. These are the people who were at the helm of the NDC executive, led by Father Scott Luonde. Let's give them a nice shouting of Zambia.
Forward.
Zambia.
Forward.
That is how it's done in the UPND, and we are glad that our people here have come to join us once and for all. And you may take a seat. You may take a seat. We are most grateful. We are most grateful that Zambians continue to recognize the potency of the leadership of our President, Hakainde Hichilema. They recognize the direction where we are taking this country democratically in terms of management, economic management, which we feel is in the right direction, starting from what you saw obtaining in the budget. It's for the same reason that when Zambians started seeing peace, that arose at once as soon as we claimed victory. The Zambians saw the potency of belonging to this party. And today, we are seeing people coming from a big party coming to join not as an alliance, but as full-term members of the UPND. On behalf of my party, on behalf of the President, I would say, Bwana Luonde, you are most welcome. Let me shake your hand.
Zambia!
Forward!
Zambia!
Forward! Please take a seat. We are receiving you with warm hands, with both hands. Please come and join. You have joined us, and we want you to participate fully. Work hard as we go along. The structures will recognize your importance. As we go along, they will see the need in the future of incorporating you in our structures. That's how it works in the UPND. The first move that I've made of joining us is very important, and we recognize that. And before we move on to the next step of questions from the press, I would like the national chairman maybe to say a word or so before I give an opportunity to others.
Thank you, Secretary General of the party. Thank you, Father Luonde. I am overjoyed. Today is a very joyous day for me as chairman of the party, that we are receiving my contemporary from another party. This is what is called a big queue. The UPND has made a big queue. Because if you look at the caliber and level of people we are receiving today, they are not ordinary members of the party. I'm aware we have Chairman International Relations, we have Chairman for Security from NDC, we also have the Vice National Chair and so on. Very senior members of the party. On behalf of the party too, I would say you are welcome. Please feel at home. In my father's house, there are many rooms. You are all aware that recently we have made so many appointments, SG,
Yes.
for people who have gone to be civil servants. They have left a lot of vacuum in the structure of our party. I appeal to USG to find a way to incorporate our brothers who have joined us.
Thank you.
In the party, we want to work as a team. Like you said, we are grateful to you for realizing that we are a partner in development. You do realize that we can work together and we are going in the right direction. There are people who are living in denial. I say, those in denial, please come and join. Let's journey this together. We have a country that is bigger than all of us. Only until we all put our heads together and walk in the same direction, let us develop the country. We will not develop if we are divided. will only develop if we are united. So I appeal to you to join us and come to help to develop. We do not want to pull in different directions or people to come with pocket agendas. Come with an open heart. If you get something out of it, well and good. If nothing comes out, hard luck. That's the way we are operate. I am here as chairman. He's there as Secretary General. He's there as my vice national chair. We have no appointment, but it's not an issue. We are not crying over appointments. We are happy to be here and run this party. So we are looking for colleagues who can come and help us to run the party, and that is where we place you. Come to help us to run the party. I know some of you have traveled long distances to come to Lusaka, but in the various places where you are coming from, we still have a party. UPND is a party of choice. We are a national party. We are in all corners of this country. So wherever you go, you'll find us there, and you'll be fitted into a structure where you will be, so that we work together. I'm sure SD will deal with that. That is his role. He will talk to the structures wherever you're coming from so that they find room for you. But in short, I want to say you are welcome. We welcome you with open hands. The president is aware of your program, and he sends his congratulations to you. He sends his greetings to you also. So this is not something SG and I are doing secretly. It is an open secret because these cameras are here, and everyone will know by this evening that you have moved on. So, in short, I wish you well as we work together in the UPND, and may God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, National Chairman. Thank you so much to our Secretary General. Thank you so much to Father Luonde. At this point in time, we will call upon you members of the media to ask questions or get clarifications specifically of what has been dealt with by the panelists. We'll get 3 questions, a set of 3 questions. A set of 3 questions, Martin. Everything is clear?
Yes. Very good.
Wow.
Thank you.
So I want to say congratulations to the panelists. You've managed to certify the journalists. You've given them all the information that they needed. Meaning that at this point in time, we'll call upon the panelists after to officially believe that's what we did with our colleagues.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Madam.
Mr. President.